Hey, how's everyone doing today? It is Monday. I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. Hey, my guest today, we are both from Northern California. We are both Catholic, and we both played the trombone when we were younger. Please welcome to the show, Trinity St. Clair. How are you doing?
Doing great, love. How are you?
All right, doing good, doing good. So tell me about growing up, because I can relate. Growing up in Northern California, being Catholic, and playing the trombone.
Well, I'm originally a small town country girl, and obviously now I also live in I live in New York. So I have now currently I have the best of both worlds. But grew up just small town life, and it's funny. Like now that when I come home, I'm known as the porn star that got out of town. Um, but I loved it. I'm really close to my family still, and I was never. I wasn't like how they think that porn stars have issues or are broken or there's a reasons why they do. They put a stigma on us, and
Mhm.
for me that wasn't it at all. My family is extremely close to me. I love them tremendously. I was not a slut in high school. Never. I'm like, I didn't even watch porn. I didn't do anything promiscuous. I guess my thing is that I've always just been in tune with my emotions, and I've always been like more of an adrenaline rush type of girl. So how did I get into the industry is that like my ex had taken a clip of us, and he watched porn a lot. I did not. And that ended up me searching an agency, and I'm got intrigued by it. And so Googled up an agency, and I asked them a few questions, and they said send me some photos. So I sent them photos, and they're like, we will fly you down to LA and you can shoot a scene. I'm like, why not? I Prior to the industry, I had only two partners myself. With that
Mhm.
being said, having the two partners, I really loved being intimate with them, and I really enjoyed what I did. And so everything that I did on camera, I did in my personal life. So, for example, when I first got into the industry, I did anal. And so I did that in my personal life before I ever did it on camera. And so it was like when I got into the industry, they were like, oh, there's these steps that you take to build up your career. And I'm like, well, if I enjoy it on camera and if I enjoyed it in my personal life, why would I not do it on camera? Like, why would I wait? If I like, because you're going to get the authentic, organic Trinity, like doing something that I enjoy, not being forced to do it because people tell me to, but because I want to. Um, and that's just that alpha female in me. I've always done what I wanted to do when I wanted to do. Um, no one, and that's why another thing that I appreciated about getting into the industry is that I could never hold a job. As far as like a 9 to 5 job, like I tried working here and there, and I'm like, oh hell no. And the minute someone would tell me, this is your schedule, this is what you're doing, and this is how it's going to be done, I'm like, yeah, you're funny. Um, it's not that I have a very structured demeanor, and I'm very much a creature of habit, but to have
Right.
someone else tell me what to do was not working for me at all. And I'm like, just never, I just could never do it. I ended up quitting a lot of like my high school jobs because I'm like, this isn't working for me. Um, and I was just so much about like energies. And so the minute I felt a certain type of way, or someone had a certain stigma against me or something of that sort, I'm like, I'm out. Like, I'm like, I don't like this. I'm like, I've always just thought that if someone brings you negative energy to you, you gotta let them go. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for anything. So, so when I got out of the industry and being able to control what I did, when I wanted, where, what, X, Y, and Z, I'm like, oh, I can rock this. Um, I did. However, I was working on my BA in psychology with a minor in childhood development, and I told my grandma that I would finish that. And of course, when I first tell the family, as most girls, I'm sure, once they first lay it on them, I'm a porn star, or I'm going to do porn. It's not the best, like, it's not the goal that your parents wanted for you. It wasn't like, oh my God, I want my daughter to grow up to be a porn star. But but my grandma and my mom, they knew that I was smart with what I want.
Oh, I lost her. Let's hopefully she'll come back here, guys, in a second. We're with Trinity St. Clair, adult film star. Hopefully she'll click back on the link, and hopefully we'll get her back on here in a second. Um, she was just basically discussing um, entering the industry and whatnot. So, and here she is. She's back.
Are you still there? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, so yeah, so I appreciated that my grandma knew to be broken and that I was doing it because I knew I was going to make a business at it. And so that was, this is where I kind of am in the industry. And I'm still here. I love waking up and being Trinity. I think also for girls in the industry still doing adult film work, like mainstream work, you are love who you are, not to be to look simple. There's the capital that shifts and whatnot through it. But with that said, mainstream have skinny me, get eating disorder, are emotionally and physically broken down. I feel. They don't get to press themselves as they don't to build. They're told, as a we and for us, like one name. She's been on the clothing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. You were breaking up just towards the end. You were breaking up a little bit.
So I'm like, okay. So I think that with like real art, and to press on being who you are and people love you for who you are. You you're young, you fit into, and amazing that are fantastic. I love them. They followed for 10 years plus, and I wouldn't change it. I definitely wouldn't change it. Yeah, that's kind of story.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how you brought up about the people have a stigma. I mean, I've had guests on. She was a full fledged engineer, and she could be making twice as much as she wanted to, but we lost her again. Oh, it's the trials and tribulations of being here in Northern California with mountains around and whatnot. And let's see what we get here. She's trying to come in. You there? Can you hear me?
Let me know when you're here, Joe.
Yeah, I'm right here. I hear you.
Okay. So I'm just it's one of those country lives. You always lose connection,
Yeah, well, I understand.
Being up in the mountains. I'm actually down the hill because I was worried that I wouldn't have any reception. So I drove down the hill to make sure that you could hear me. So yeah, but you were saying that the stigma and we have it. So engineer, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was just I have a guest. She was a civil engineer before she came into the industry, and it's like you get these people, like you said, they have this stigma that women are broken or this or that. No, I mean the guest I had, she was a civil engineer. I've had someone on who was a registered nurse making buku bucks there in Southern California.
Yeah, I mean, there's girls they were, and it's just now like with OnlyFans, it's the in the performance hand. As always been the production companies. The production companies only to show off the day we've never gotten and now not only being on set to them money.
Yeah, you were breaking up there at the end, and we lost her. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but like I said, there was a lot of stigma involved in it. Just people just thinking, oh, they did this, they can't do that, or they're this or that, or we've got. Like I said, I've interviewed a civil engineer, Trinity herself. She has a degree in psychology with a minor in early childhood education. I've even had a registered nurse, a nuclear physicist. I don't even know what the hell that is, but people have been on and have done that. And so, it's just a bad stigma of being people putting on the adult industry when there's no need for that. So, hopefully here in a little bit, something hit my wall there. So hopefully here in a little bit we'll get Trinity back, and let's see here, and she's back on, I believe.
Sorry, it's thank you for being a trooper and understanding. But so yeah. So like I said, it's back in the power of the performer with the OnlyFans, and it's really cool. And it's a good. And I also feel that like with OnlyFans is now the generation of what webcam models used to be, right? So
Right.
there used to be like the chatterbaits and everything like that, and all the webcam models, and you'd see them on all the streaming and everything. I feel that OnlyFans is now the new webcam. This is where you get to talk to your favorite actress or whatever form, or even OnlyFans girls, influencers, whatever. That's where you get to be one-on-one with them.
Yeah, exactly. And then not only that.
So I'll chime in right now and say, go follow my OnlyFans, trinityfans.com.
Exactly. There you go.
I'll chime in. I'll throw that. I have that. So
yeah, definitely. And also I believe you have a few others, right? Sex Panther possibly, and a few other ones you want to throw in.
I have the Sex Panther, which is a texting site. And that's just, and it's just texttrinity.com. And then, of course I have my Instagram and my Twitter, which is Trinity St. Clair. And then my Snapchat is, gosh, it's, my Snapchat. What's my Snapchat name?
Trinity, I believe Trinity St. Clair.
No, not my Snapchat name.
No, you Snapchat. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. What we got? I'm looking for it.
Is it little?
It just on mine. It just says here okay, here we go. Little Miss T3X.
There you go. That's it. I'm like, I've been deleted so many times I forget which one it is now. So I'm like, it's coming. So yeah. So I really love what this industry has to offer and everything like that. And moving forward, there's still so many companies that I haven't shot for, and it's like, what are you doing for the next 5 years? And I'm like, I get to choose and decide what I want to do. And it's more about collaborations with people that I want and things like that. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I want to before we kind of break up again. If I was able to give you like a fantasy scene that you'd want to do from any performer from the past, who would you choose and why?
I would like to work with Belladonna. I thought she was amazing, one of the most incredible performers out there. Belladonna, and then I would love to. Dreads is another one that I really want to work with. So I would like the, and then man, it added with another one. I really like MILFs. I really, because like if I could have like a, a reverse dating all the MILFs that were like high and mighty, like Julianne, like the
Hmm.
Adams, Lisa Ann, Kendra Lust, like if I have all that and maybe one of the top guys like Ken Lee, like those guys, Tommy, uh, Tommy Pistol, like all of them. And I would just love to have like a huge orgy with like the top older group of people, not the younger ones, because I still feel like they're some of the performers, they don't understand that they're a little bit entitled. And I never got into the Me Too movement. I've always been a little bit of a pervert. So I just feel that like if you were performing, early 2000s, you were still a pervert, and it was okay. I mean, it was okay if the director like thought you were hot, and
Yeah.
that's what I like. I like things that are more organic. I like the gonzo stuff. I like the straight to having a great time. And when you get
Yeah.
off set, when we got off set, we would go to porn star karaoke in Burbank and have drinks. Like that's
Yep.
what the industry was. It was a really good team. And that's what I would like. That would be a fantasy scene for me.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. I remember seeing posts about the porn star karaoke and whatnot on Tuesday
Yep.
nights. Yep. That
Yep.
was a lot
It was
of fun.
awesome.
Yeah. And also, I guess they're doing bowling on certain nights where the porn stars get together, I guess. I forget what day it's
Something
on.
they've done a few of those. I'm not much of a bowler.
Yeah.
Bowling's not my cup of tea. So
But what has been your probably one of your favorite scenes that you've done in through your career?
well, I'm gonna say probably one of my most favorite like is so I was up for awards for my first blow bang, and that one was so much fun because there was so much interaction, and it was all about me. It was like the wife that I was the wife that the husband was treating me to like all these guys, and I'm like I was so all about it. I'm like it was probably one of my favorite scenes that I did. It was for New Sensations, and I'm like, okay, I'm all for this. Yep.
All right.
So that one was fun. I
All
would
right.
like to do another blow bang for another company. That would be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like the real estate raunch fest, where it's like the mother daughter thing, convincing the
Mm-hmm.
guy to buy the house.
Oh, I know exactly the team. It was Aria Lee. Are you
Hmm.
talking about that one? Aria
Yeah,
Lee. That one was a lot of fun, and I had to sell the house, and she had to help me sell it. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. That was,
that one was a lot of fun. Yep.
and then Mr. Lucky, when you're
I
got the
like Mr. Lucky.
toys on.
I absolutely love POV. So like my fetish are cream pies and POV. I love those. Those are my two favorite things. So any type of scene that is POV, I absolutely am obsessed with. So yeah, so that was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I liked when you guys were going in there. He sets the camera down, and then all of a sudden, just kind of out of the blue, he goes, "Oh, this is still running," and then
Yep.
boom, you guys go to the scene. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Something
Awesome.
like that. Now, what has changed the most since you've come into the industry and, until now that you think?
Um, like I said, it's more. I think I touched base on this already. I said it's more in the power of the performers.
Hmm.
So I just feel that it's no longer about what anybody else wants. Like it's not what the companies want; it's what the performer wants, and it's just leveled up a lot. Um, and so there's more rules. There's more you know advocates and things like that, and it's a little more intense. I don't know. It's just it's there's so much more dialogue. There's so much more. It's not straight to X, Y, and Z. Budgets have it depends on the company. Some are better, some are worse. The other thing is that the VR took off like crazy. It's like everything's in VR now, you know,
Yeah.
which is the least favorite scene for me to do. I do not enjoy doing VR. Why? Because there is actually no physical contact and intimacy with the male talent. Literally, the girl is doing all the work because that's the view.
Yeah.
So you can't kiss them, you can't be intimate with them, you can't get to know them, and it's a little more of a challenge. So,
Right.
I mean, at the end of the
And
day, the product that comes out is fucking awesome, yes.
yeah.
But as far as performing and making the scene, it's a little. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Now, have any of you or your family or friends have been affected by that Siskiyou fire up there,
no,
or are you guys all safe?
no. The Siskiyou is further up. We're getting the smoke though. Every morning it's like it's smoke. It's so smoky, but thank goodness. But nope, that one has not hit us. It's just super smoky. So
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting it down here where I'm at as well. So, but not
Mm.
as bad, obviously, as what you're at. So, what do you like? What gets Trinity excited, guy wise? What gets you turned on and whatnot?
Mannerism, just mannerism, showing up on time. Understanding, like, I'm very alpha female, so my thing is that if you don't understand who I am or you try to change me, I'm running for the door. I'm not. I'm at the age like I don't need anybody. But if I want to spend time with you, it's that says a lot. I'm like, I don't need a man, but if I want a man, or if I want you, or if I want to spend time with you, you're on another level of I'm excited. So yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you feel that because you feel so strong about things you're having, that's why maybe you have a problem dating someone because they're not as strong minded as maybe you are
Yeah,
about
I
what
don't,
you
I don't,
do?
I don't, I don't spend time with weak people. I'm like, I ain't got time for your shit. So if you're weak, or if you're not, if you are don't have your shit together, I'm not gonna waste my time whatsoever. No. So it's pretty simple. So it's either you are a hustler, you're a go getter, um, or you're not, and I'm not wasting my time with you. So
There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Now, what do you like to do in your spare time, if you even have any? I mean, I know you're like you said, you're a
I don't
homeschooler.
really have spare time. And the spare time that I do have, I'm definitely a country girl. I like to go to country. I love concerts. So I love concerts, and I love bars, and I love dancing. So I'm pretty low key. I don't need anything extravagant. I do like to spoil myself and do like spas and massages and things like that, but that's once again very limited time. But my family is number one. So making sure that my mom is okay, and I'm her advocate. Um, so that's the number one for me. So yeah,
All right.
just spending time with family.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Now, do you have any pets or anything like that that
I
you
have 4 cats, 4 Persians.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I love my cats. That's for damn sure. So, but yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I had a cat for about 2 years. Uh, Apparently, I don't know what the hell, but as I was outside, this person drove by and just tossed him out the freaking window.
Ah,
And
yeah.
so I just picked him up,
That's
I
awful.
took care of him, and he lasted about 2 years,
Now
and
he's
then
your best buddy.
well, he passed away, but yeah, he was,
Oh,
you know,
I'm sorry. Okay.
yeah, he was a good
Bummer.
kitty. I really liked him. But now, are
So
you good planning on going to Exotica? And I believe it's
in New Jersey, I was thinking I might, if I'm in town, I definitely might head over the river, and just see what's up. But no set plans, but it's definitely a possibility because there are some people that are going to be there that I want to do collaborations with. So
mhm,
definitely an option. But I'm not much of an exotica type of person. Too many people, too many germs, too many hugging, too many. Yeah, I'm one of
yeah,
those. I would rather say come meet me at the Mean Fiddler if you want an autograph or a photo with me, and you'll be better off that way. So it's really out of my zone. zone.
Yeah.
Not that I don't mind it. It's just significantly a lot of people, and I just am cautious. That's all.
Yeah, totally understand. But especially nowadays with the COVID and everything going around and stuff, it's better to,
That, yeah, and I'm just like, I just don't want to dabble with that. So yeah,
yeah.
so but well, sir, I think I have to get going, but
Okay.
so let's just chime in and like I said, follow me on Twitter and Instagram
Okay.
at Trinity St. Clair, and then you plugged in my Snapchat and then my
Yep.
OnlyFans. Definitely get on that. Good content there.
Yes.
TrinityFans.com, and it was great chatting with you. All
Okay. Thank you for being on.
right,
We'll
bye.
have a good day. Bye. All right, guys. Hey, that was Trinity St. Clair. Sorry about the having the internet, whatnot. Like I said, where she lives, it's a rural area. Where it's a rural area. So sometimes this happens. So hey, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.